Something quietly monumental just happened in Congress. No screaming headlines, no viral clips. Just the silent signing of a bill that could shift trillions of dollars over the next 4 years. Most people skipped over it. Most news outlets gave it a single paragraph. But hidden deep within the folds of this legislation are life-changing opportunities. Not just for corporations, not just for hedge funds. For you, for your family, for anyone willing to read between the lines and act early. This bill is not just about infrastructure or energy or taxes. Although it includes all three, it is about the redirection of national priorities, the silent writing of the next economic story. A story where a few see what is coming and position themselves to benefit massively. The question is not whether this bill will shape the future. The question is whether you will be one of the few who pays attention now, or one of the many who wishes they had. Let us dive into the layers of this legislation, peel back the bureaucratic jargon, and reveal the hidden gems, opportunities buried in plain sight. This is not financial hype. This is about understanding power, timing, and strategy. By 2029, the people who saw what this bill really meant will look like geniuses. The rest will ask, why did nobody tell us? 1. The energy rewrite, a silent gold rush. One of the most powerful sections of this bill is tucked into the clean energy transition. The headlines only mention solar subsidies and EV incentives. But what went unnoticed was how much federal money is being allocated not to existing companies, but to innovation hubs and community-level infrastructure buildouts. That means energy storage startups, grid optimization platforms, localized microgrid providers. This bill is not just rewarding the big names. It is laying the foundation for an entirely new industry of decentralized energy innovation. Think solar co-ops. Think smart grid software. Think materials science startups with patents for cheaper battery production. The kind of companies that are small now, but positioned to explode as the money trickles from federal to state to local implementation. Even more quietly, land acquisition rules are changing. The bill subtly lowers the barriers for community-owned energy projects to secure federal land leases. That means opportunity for early investors, real estate developers, and private-public partnerships. And here is the kicker. These programs are designed to roll out slowly between 2026 and 2029. That gives anyone with foresight 3 years to get educated, involved, and aligned. 2. The AI infrastructure Trojan horse, buried inside the tech modernization section, is a term that sounds dull, but is a landmine of future wealth, cognitive computing architecture support. In plain English, the government is building national AI infrastructure, not just at defense levels, but at public utility levels, data centers, cloud hubs, and crucially, public-private research grants for natural language processing and real-time decision support systems. Why is this important? Because we are not just witnessing the rise of AI companies. We are witnessing the creation of national AI highways, and whoever owns the on-ramps and off-ramps will control the traffic. That includes the companies that make chips, but also the ones that create open-source models, that fine-tune algorithms for public sector use, that train government staff in AI literacy. The bill names institutions but leaves room for bidding. That means contracts are still open. Small and mid-sized AI firms that know how to navigate bureaucracy will be swimming in federal dollars by 2027. And investors who recognize which firms are best positioned, not just the biggest names, but the smartest movers, will find themselves attached to government cash flows with zero marketing required. Now here is where it gets wild. The bill also carves out provisions for citizen participation in data stewardship. That means platforms that let citizens safely monetize, donate, or restrict their data will be funded. Decentralized identity protocols, privacy, first data brokers, these are about to become multi-billion-dollar industries, and no one is talking about it. 3. The quiet real estate boom that isn't where you think everyone is watching big cities. But this bill whispers something else, a new map, a new pattern of migration. The rural development incentives in this bill are not about farms. They are about tech campuses, rural data centers, 15-minute cities built on cheap land with clean energy and high-speed fiber. The bill provides incentives for private developers to build entire micro-communities around teleworking, AI R&D, and manufacturing innovation centers. not just housing, whole neighborhoods. With grants for green building materials, circular waste systems, and hyper-efficient utilities. This is not about real estate speculation. It is about strategic development, picking zip codes that federal money is about to transform. If you have ever wondered what it would have felt like to buy land in Austin before it became a tech capital, or to own a strip mall in a small town that suddenly got a Tesla gigafactory, this is that moment again. But this time, it is happening across dozens of quietly selected zones, pre-approved for public-private partnerships. And here is the irony. The big rights are not looking here yet. They are too busy with distressed office space. That gives individual investors, small builders, and niche developers a head start. The ones who follow the funding, who read the infrastructure grant announcements before anyone else, will become local titans in towns no one is watching. 4. The workforce transformation goldmine. Another overlooked section of the bill deals with workforce transition. On the surface, it looks like standard job training, but dig deeper, and you will see something unprecedented: an entire federally backed reskilling architecture tied directly to future-facing industries. We are talking about clean tech, AI, biotech, climate adaptation, cyber, physical systems. And the funding is not going to traditional colleges. It is going to alternative credentialing systems, local learning hubs, and scalable boot camps that partner directly with employers. That means education tech startups are about to experience a second boom, but only the ones that align with federal frameworks. Now here is what most people miss. The bill provides income supplements to those who enroll in these programs. That means the programs that can scale fast and meet compliance standards will not just make money from fees, but from government contracts and student stipends. There is more. The bill funds mentorship networks, employer integration software, and regional coordination councils. That means platforms that can connect workers, mentors, and employers using smart matchmaking algorithms are going to thrive. It is not about resumes anymore. It is about real-time skill profiles, trust-based hiring, and verified micro-credentials. So if you are thinking of starting something, investing in something, or building something, it should be aligned with this new reskilling ecosystem, because between now and 2029, the country will spend more money transitioning its workforce than it did in the 2008 financial recovery. And most people still think this is just about going back to school. 5. The digital cash and identity experiment. This final gem is almost invisible. It does not show up as a headline, but inside a dense section of the bill on financial modernization is a clause about pilot programs for central bank digital currency interoperability. That means we are closer than ever to a soft rollout of digital dollars. But more importantly, the infrastructure being tested is not just for currency, it is for digital identity. That means blockchain-based ID systems, biometric access layers, and secure wallets tied to government services. The companies that can build, secure, and scale these systems are about to become pillars of the next financial infrastructure. And the kicker: the bill provides grants not just for tech development, but for citizen education and pilot participation. That means platforms that can help citizens learn, test, and benefit from these tools, while ensuring privacy, will become public trust leaders. This is not a crypto pump story. It is about the digitization of trust. If you build or back companies that understand how to create privacy, preserving inclusive and user-friendly identity tech, you are not just building a startup, you are building part of the new digital constitution. You are still watching, you are still reading, you are curious. You are smart enough to know that wealth is not just about timing, it is about attention. The difference between those who thrive and those who survive is often just one thing: who saw the map before the roads were paved. By 2029, this bill will have changed thousands of lives. Not through chance, through strategy, through people who paid attention now, people who researched, aligned, moved early. Do not be the one who looks back and says, "If only I had understood what that bill really meant." Be the one who acted when others were asleep. And if you are ready to go even deeper, understand the psychology behind spotting hidden trends and how to develop that mindset, we have got something even better in the next video. You will not want to miss it.